I have lots of exciting things coming up for you guys. We're going to do more of the closet video. I do have a taster video. I haven't decided if I want to do, because I have some drinks that I never did in the taster video. So I don't know if I want to do, because I bought some more drinks yesterday. I don't know if I want to do drinks only, if I want to do drinks and snacks. Because I do have a couple gummies and stuff I want to try for you guys. We've got a haul coming up of free stuff I got yesterday. I made my first video on my camera to try out my camera. We have a pumpkin farm vlog today, hopefully. We might have later, we might have a haul from, what's the name of that store? From Spirit. Because there's a couple things I want, and then Daddy decided that if I bought him a costume, he was going to dress up. So I'm going to go buy him his costume. I'm really excited about this pickup, though, yesterday. I got some stuff for Mommy and a bunch of stuff for me. Some of the stuff I actually really need. Well, I'm going to use it more for Gabriel, I think, for now. But that was exciting. And I really wanted to do the haul as a vlog. But I owe you guys part 2 to yesterday's vlog. If you guys watch yesterday's vlog, you'll see I started reading a story, which I'm going to finish reading today for you guys. And then I will work on this lovely video, these videos, as soon as I find, oh no, I think there's a new battery in my camera. So, that'll be fun. Fantastical. So, yesterday, in case you missed the video, we started reading 7 Strange and Ghostly Tales. I was trying to read for an hour, but my throat was killing me and I couldn't really, and my eyes were starting to hurt. So I didn't last a full hour. But we're reading story number 1 in here. This book is from 1991, so it's older than me. Because it was born in 1993. This was actually a discard pickup from the library. If the library was open today, I'd go see if they had any more. Because I was trying to find a different Halloween book, but I couldn't find it. There was a couple I didn't read last year that I wanted to read. And then there was a couple that I started to read last year that had like different stories and poems in them that I didn't read. Or that I didn't finish. But we're reading The Fate of Thomas P. Kane. Just a quick recap. We're about halfway through the story. Thomas P. Kane is a graffiti artist named the Phantom Snake. And he's planning his next big graffiti move, is where we left off. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 11 more pages. So that's exciting. I don't know when the other videos will be out because they're not going to be lives. Or going to be actual videos. And I got to go through the whole process of finding a cord to hook up to my camera. Then I have, once my memory card is filled up, I'm going to find a cord to hook up to my camera. Then I got to hook it up to Daddy's computer. Then I got to figure out how to get it off Daddy's computer. Then I got to refigure out all my YouTube information so I can put it on YouTube. So it's going to take a process. But anyways, enough of that. And here's today's story. So let me start off going back here. Ra, giver of life, the sun god. Horus, the hawk-headed figure. Set the cat, a popular creature in Egyptian religion and mythology. All these had their parts to play in the temples of Karnak. However, to mind my most potent of the Egyptian deities is Anubis, the jackal-headed man. The Phantom Snake had already struck. The signature had been swiftly scrolled along the back of the snake featured on the resin wall. Thomas looked up to see Mr. Boussaint looking directly at him and stared insolently back. The attendant could not possibly have seen him writing, shielded as he was by the back of the elderly couple. The party moved on. Thomas felt slightly mystified. Boussaint had looked right at him. That one look had said it all. He knew Thomas was the Phantom Snake. Yet it was not uneasiness that possessed Thomas. It was defiance. A feeling that his skills as a secret graffiti artist had been noted, but not acknowledged. This was altogether different from some boutique lady who had nearly got lucky in the mall. This was real contest of wit and cunning. Thomas decided to keep his appointment on tenterhooks. He stayed with the group. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm having trouble reading today. He stayed with the group, noting opportunities, though not doing anything as of yet. He felt increasingly irritated that the attendant sensed this and had begun ignoring him. The Phantom Snake was not to be disregarded. Casually, Thomas detached himself from the group and strolled back into the main museum. He was determined that his enemy would long remember a dull Tuesday in January when his sanctum had been invaded by an expert. Thomas sprayed part of the rib bone of a dinosaur black, leaving a signature in red marker upon the air-drying enamel, where it could not be missed. Taking the stairs two at a time, he bounded to the upper floor. He signed again, this time on the ecru satin seat of a hansom cab. The front of the glass case of a butterfly caught his creative imagination, and he took his time with this one, carefully signing so that it looked like a small moss in alternate red and blue luggage marker, with touches of black and green felt pen here and there. Pretty. He stood back critically and cast an eye over his handiwork. Down below in the Egyptian exhibition, Mr. Boussaint was completing his tour of the artifacts, speeding up his narrative now that he had realized the boy had left the museum. His inner sense told him so, or had not left the museum. Keeping remarkably calm, the attendant paid strict attention to his duties and his public. He completed the commentary and walked with the party to the main door, refusing a tip from a young couple. He salivated lightly as they left the building. Saluted lightly as he left the building, repeating his usual remark automatically with a friendly smile. Thank you, call again, thank you, goodbye. When the last one had gone, the smile was replaced with a look of cold and grim as a damp mortuary slab. Mr. Boussaint closed the high double doors. They shut with an echoing and slid the well-oiled steel bolt in place. Striding purposefully toward the stairway, his heels clicked ominously against the polished granite floor. Thomas P. Kane had been enjoying himself upstairs. He was putting the finishing touches on a masterpiece in black, blue, and red upon a Moorish shield of Toledo steel, where he heard a dull boom of the main door shutting. He cut across a passage and through another room to the window, just in time to see the visitors disperse and walk off into the darkening early evening. Thomas felt a delicious charge of danger and impending peril. coursed along his spine. His sneakers made virtually no sound as he hurried to the second-floor stairwell, listening to the click of advancing heels. Poking his head around the corner of the stairs, he watched the attendant mounting the bottom steps. Impudently, he scribbled broadly over the floor of the stairwells, "Phantom Snake rules forever." Darting into the room full of exhibits, he laid flat beneath the Chippendale chassis lounge, making himself small on the polished wooden floorboards as he peered at the doorway. Mr. Boussin entered the room slowly. He looked carefully around, noticing each signature, each discretion of his sacred museum and its precious specimens. Standing in the doorway, he called out in a sing-song voice, as if addressing a naughty child,